Hi guys. Hey, let me meet everybody. It's MicheleMarieDalene. Instead of doing a live video on this testing, I decided to do this off camera, and we got it fixed now. Now you see this big, fat, winding wire that's going around this toroid. This, along with the filter, help clamp down on the noise. It doesn't totally get rid of every bit of it, but the signal to noise ratio is much lower. So it's pretty good. So I'm going to plug this in so you can hear it. The best to do is stop walking all over my desk. This plugs into one end here, and then it plugs into one end over here. And I'll set this up. The thing I want to play music. I'm going to use my copyright-free music because this way I won't get a strike. So just plug this in.
Back in 78 summer heat, grass cut low. Me and the neighborhood crew, shirts off, feeling like pros. Dad pulled out the box from the garage, metal tips gleaming bright. Boys, don't aim for faces, now go have some fun tonight. We drew those plastic rings 20 feet apart, we stood.
Okay, so basically what it did is the choke only was added to the existing filter I already had. And its job is it clamps down on the itty bitty spiky little things. Think of them like electric jarts. Okay? Perfect for comparison. That's what they look like. Electric jarts. Alright, so we want to dull the tips of those electric jarts. To do that, that's what the toroid does. Is it dulls the tips so that they won't be as jagged and sharp. That's not the only one I worked on. So put this stuff away. Comes in a whole bunch of different sizes. And so I'll say success. And I do have other larger chokes coming, but I don't think I need them, but I can always see them for another job. On the garage turntable, we did the same thing. Turntable has the same issue, and but not as much because it's only the motor. So I found out that after I put some distance between the audio lines and the AC line, I got rid of a lot of the AC problem, which makes sense. And so I got that hooked up and working. So all I had to do is just unplug this. And let's just say it works, okay? So right now it's on AC. We'll turn this off. Okay. And remember, it's only gives about 146 watts of power. It's not exactly massive. Yeah. 141 watts. Max watt hours. So this thing would be flat, empty, drained. And at 141 watts 1 hour. But that's okay. It's for a turntable, it won't be a problem. So I'm happy. I got working now. So now the next project. How else can we fix it and make it better? Tricky. Although I have an idea. Oh Lord. Oh yeah, she has ideas. Yes, I do. All right, so the preamp stage and the amp turntable can work fine as it is. All I do is I plug in the brown extension cord into the power strip that's already there, and then I'll keep the power on and working. This homemade thingus-majigger can stay plugged in. They might want to make this a little more less intimidating. Well, it works. Yeah. Yeah, it works. That's what it does. Yep. So the thingamajigger here does the job. The filters and it's just ugly but it does the job. So that's it. That's all I had to do. And need I say I'm very happy. Happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy, low, low signal floor. Yeah, less low noise floor. And the automatic AC turntable works on it fine too. So I just have to make sure that there's one of the wall warts that has a filter in it. So long as it's plugged into the power strip of the inverter it works fine. So but because that's copyrighted music, I don't want to play it because I don't want to get a copyright strike. But at least now I can say that problem has been ameliorated and solved. All right, guys, that's it for now. Touch you later. Bye bye. Bye bye, guys.